All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right, welcome to $2,000 Portfolio Cash Flow, all right, on Facebook Live with Terence over here. Now, so we are also streaming, all right, on YouTube Live. All right, so if you want to go ahead and find my YouTube channel, all right, you can actually click on subscribe, all right, and you'll be notified when I do a live session again. All right, now, so thank you for joining me, all right, and let's get to work, all right, and let's get ourselves started. All right, now, so if it's the first time you're joining me for this Facebook Live session, all right, please note the banner on the screen. All right, I would like you to go to streamyard.com/Facebook. Right, you'll be brought out, all right, and you'll see a banner over there which says Facebook, all right. And once you've seen the banner, all right, I want you to click on it, all right, and that will allow Facebook algorithms, right, to approve your profile so that when I run this session and you leave a comment, all right, I will actually be able to see who's leaving the comment, all right. And hi, Nelson over here. Hi, John. All right, so this is what I mean. Yeah, all right. Now, otherwise, right, you just appear, right, as what we call, all right, or label a Facebook user, right? And there are some rules, right, in which I follow when I run this Facebook Live session, right? That means, all right, I want to interact with all of you, right? Okay, but if you're gonna ask me questions, right, I would like to answer, right, according to who the, I would like to name the person itself, all right, before I answer it. All right, so if I cannot see your profile, right, and I cannot name you by person itself, all right, I will, all right, not go ahead, all right, and answer your queries. All right, so if you can do that to help me out, all right, that'll be really awesome. All right, now, so thank you very much. All right, and let's get ourselves started. All right, and for those of you who have joined me regularly, all right, welcome back. All right, and if you can hit the like or the share buttons to reach out to your friends, right, who are investing as well, all right, it will greatly help us and also help them. All right, why? Because this market is getting more and more difficult. Right, navigating the market, all right, is becoming more and more important. Right now, I know that many people are screaming, "Hey, I've done so well with Nvidia." All right, now, but you must understand this, right? Nvidia is probably one of the trades, one of the many trades that they've done, right? And all right, now that it's doing that well, all right, of course they're going to share those results, right, with you. Right now, so investing is not just about one trade, right? Investing is a portfolio as a whole, right? And that's why, all right, in these Facebook Live sessions, all right, I choose to build a portfolio in front of all of you, right? And you actually get to see all my positions, right, that are being run, right, with a fixed amount of capital, right, which is $100,000 when we started, right? It has since grown, right, okay, after our first year together, right? Now, so this month has been absolutely difficult, right, okay, when it comes to our portfolio. Why? All right, okay, because of last month's issues, all right, okay, we have been assigned on even more stocks. So what has happened over here is more of my capital is actually being tied up. All right, and some of you are actually left wondering, hey, Terence, can you actually meet, right, your cash flow goals for this month at all? All right, now, so I keep telling all of you, right, let the market do its job. Yeah, okay, all right, take advantage of opportunities when it presents itself. Right, it is not over until the end of the month. Right, so from now until the end of the month, right, I can still keep working on this portfolio, right, and bring myself closer, right, step by step towards that goal. Right now, so I know many of you have been challenging me on this, right, that when the markets get tough, right, Terence, can this portfolio still reach that goal? Right, so we're here to find out this month, right, because, right, that's what you're seeing live. Yeah, okay, now, so let's navigate this market together. All right, and hello, Facebook user, that's what I meant. Yeah, okay, now, can you go over to streamyard.com/Facebook, all right, and then click on approval of the Facebook button, all right, and we'll be able to see who you are, okay? All right, now, so as you see on the banner over here, all right, now, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the banner, all right, and the next one I want to talk about is a disclaimer, all right, so I will be discussing live trades that I'm looking at and also doing and putting inside my own account, all right, and please bear in mind, this is actually a live portfolio that I'm trading in front of all of you. Right, so please do your own due diligence, right? Be aware of all the risks involved, right, before deciding to follow any of these trades inside your own accounts. All right, I say this because all that I say, all right, during this Facebook Live session, right, should be taken from a sharing perspective, right, and from an educational standpoint. Right, they are by no means any form of recommendations for you to take those trades at all. All right, I'm just telling you what I'm doing, right, based on what the market is giving me, all right, and how do I react to it, right, to continue aging out towards my goal. Right now, so if you're a new investor with us, right, this is what we try to achieve every month, right, with our fixed set of portfolio together. Right now, so like I said over here, right, we started way back, right, in May 2022, right, with $100,000 portfolio. Right, so as you can see over here, the starting capital, right, is actually at $100,000. Yeah, so we started with $100,000, and after 12 months together, I should delete this. All right, there we go. All All right, now after 12 months together, all right, the portfolio is up by about 28.9%. All right, so it ain't too bad if you look at what the market has done since May last year. Right, we had the down, right, we had a rebound, we had a sell-off again, we had a rebound. Right, the market literally went nowhere. Right, but we eked out 28.9% return. Right, now this month, right, is going to be the 13th month, right, as we go to June 2023. All right, okay, we missed out a little, like $134 last month. All right, how are we going to do this month? All right, because now we're sitting at $1,466. All right, okay, and with monthly expiry happening next week, all right, we are quite a distance short. Right, so usually we are able to hit about 1,008, 1,009 towards our 2,000 goal, so that's still considered acceptable. Right now at 1,000, oops, sorry, it's not even $1,000. Right now at where am I? All right, give me a minute. Right now we are only at about 1,002. Yeah, right now. So we are right now at about 1,002. Right, so we are quite severely short over here. Right now, so we got to do a lot more. Right, to get ourselves closer to the I'm sorry, to get ourselves closer towards our goals for this month. Yeah, all right. All right, now, so I'm just going to do a round welcome over here. All right, thank you very much for your post. All right, hi Eileen, hi Hoy. All right, welcome back. All right, hi Andy. All right, and hi Sharon. Yeah. All right, now, so let's get on with our market updates. All right, and once the market update is over, all right, we'll go and look ahead into our trading positions. Okay, all right, now, so what do we have over here? All right, we have the breakout and it's still continuing. All right, now, so we had a consolidation phase over here. All right, market looked like it may turn down. It didn't. All right, and today we're up by another 25 points. All right, now, so the market has absolutely gone crazy. Yeah, okay, but nothing has changed. Now, I keep saying nothing has changed because, right, this entire market is still led by the technology sector. Right, so it's still the same handful of stocks, right, that's keeping this market up. Yeah, okay, and you must remember one thing. All right, while many of these stocks, like Nvidia over here, right, looks like, right, it's bullish, right, but the one thing you have to understand is, right, whatever goes up this fast, right, will come down even faster. Right, any exponential move, right, that's created by this market, right, it's going to come off, right, it's going to reverse because it's just not sustainable, right, and when it reverses, right, okay, you may be too late to actually get out. Right now, so this is the point where I want to give all of you, kind of like a sound advice from experience. Right, it is always better to get out early, right, than late. Right, why? Because when you get out early, right, you're just crying over, profits you could have achieved. All right, but when you're late, right, you're crying over losses. Yeah, right now, so that's something you need to pay attention to. Right now, so with that, all right, market is literally nowhere. Right, while it looks bullish, right, but everything is starting to get overstretched. Right now, so I'm not looking too much into this. Yeah, right. I don't see a lot more upside going on over here. All right, why? Because the Fed has to still raise interest rates. Yeah, all right, and that's not going to bode well for the tech sector when that happens. Yeah, okay. Now, so I'm going to still be very, very defensive over here. All right, and all right, let's check out our portfolio. All right, and what we can do today. All right, now, so looking at our portfolio over here, all right, these are some of the trades. All right, these are some of the positions we have. All right, now we're going to start things off with WBA. All right, now, so WBA has rebounded a little today, all right, okay, or over the last 1 week, all right, so we are in much better position now. All right, now, so because it's rebounded and it's trading at a resistance level, all right, I don't want to take the chance to sell any covered calls today, all right, so I'm just going to hold on to the stock. All right, now, Intel, right, we actually sold a covered call, which expires next week, right, for $32.50. And this covered call is actually sitting fine. All right, why? Because the stock is still at about 31.50, 31.25. All right, with 1 more week to go, all right, I think we can leave it out there. All right, now, so Verizon is moving nowhere. All right, our next one over here is Tyson Foods. All right, so Tyson Foods enjoyed a little bit of an up run, right, but now it seems to be coming off a little bit. All right, now, so we do have a resistance over here at about 52.50. All right, 52.50. Now, so I'm interested, right, to seek out some covered calls, right, for TSN, right, with the strike of 52.50, right, but, okay, let's see what it pays us, right, now, so it pays us about 10 cents over here, all right, now, so 10 cents over here, all right, is what we can get, all right, and I have about, two contracts, so it's literally only going to add about $20 into my accounts, all right, now, so I want to hold that off first, all right, if I need to, I can pull that, the rabbit out of the hat, all right, and add $20 into my cash flow. But before I jump the gun, all right, I want to look at what the rest of my portfolio can do, all right, and see if this is needed at all. Yeah. Okay. Now, so the next one I have over here, right, is HBI. All right. It went to a low of about $3 over, all right, and now it's back up. All right. So the entire retail sector has enjoyed the bounce. All right. So HBI belongs to the retail, right? So it's enjoyed the bounce as well. All right. So we're gonna keep it over there, right? Leave it for now. All right. And the next one we have is PFE. All right. And PFE actually starts to look better. Right, so if you look at PFE over here, right, it's starting to look much better on the chart over here, right, as it starts to move higher. Right, and we have the momentum of the indicators supporting this up move over here. Right, so it's pointless, right, for me to try to sell a call option when the stock is going up. Right, so I want to hold on to the stock, all right, and hopefully we can recover much more, right, from where we bought the stock in. All right, now so we bought the stock at $47.50, so we have about another $7 or $8 more to go. All right, now so the next one over here, all right, is Hawk. All right, so Hawk, we are assigned the stock at $36, all right, and Hawk today, right, is at 34. All right, now so Hawk is coming off over the last 2 days, right, but okay, I believe, right, we should be able to get some premiums, right, for call options. Right, there we go. All right, now so we should be able to get about, I'll try to get 15 cents, right, for our 36 calls over here. All right, now so let's see if I can get it done. All right, so Hawk. All right, so 15 cents over here. And how many contracts do I have? Sorry, I have 4 of them. All right, my order is not taken yet. All right, so it's still working out there. So I'm going to leave it. All right, and let's see and check back again at the end of the session. Okay. All right, now next one over here is Macy's. Macy's has also enjoyed the bounce. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you do remember, right, we did swap out part of our HBI shares, right, for this trade position in Macy's. Right now, and we entered it where? Right, we entered it somewhere on the 19th of May. Right, so if we come back over here, right, you would have noticed, right, that when we entered the stock, right, the stock was trading at about $16. All right, and right now, all right, we've gone a full cycle. It's gone all the way down to 12, and now we're back to 16 again. All right, so we're back to where we're back to where we started. Right now, so throughout the last month, right, many of you were actually wondering, Terence, why is this stock not heading in the direction, right, where you expect it to? Right, not every trade is going to work out immediately, right? But as long as the valuations stick to our original call, right, then I'm fine with holding the position itself. All right, so that's why I took the stock assignment. All right, okay, and I'm still holding on to it. All right, so at the moment over here, all right, I'm comfortable with it. All right, but I'm not going to sell any call options. All right, because retail, all right, has enjoyed the bounce. All right, it's quite aggressive bounce over here as well. So it may start running higher, and the stock is not overbought yet. All right, so I'm going to let it run for a little bit longer. All right, now, so our next one over here is 3M. All right, so we are assigned 3M at 110, a price of 110. All right, so let's look at our stock. All right, so 3M has went all the way to the gutters, right, and now it's bounced back up. All right, now, so for 3M, it's a little bit different. All right, I'm actually willing, right, to look towards selling some call options. All right, so let's see what I can get, right, and how far I can stretch this. All right, now 105 seems decent. All right, so I'm going to try to sell the 105 calls, right, for about 30 cents over here. All right, now, so I have about 2 options over here, right, so I'm going to put that in my coffers. All right, voila, there we go. All right, now, so our first our first cash flow for today, all right, I sold 2 of the June 16, 105 call options, all right, on the 200 shares I'm assigned, all right, on Triple M, all right, at 30 cents over here. All right, now, so let me also describe to you, all right, what this all means, okay? Now, so this is what I've done with my 3M position. All right, so this is trade number 80. Right, 2 options for the 200 shares I own. Right, 3M. Right, covered call for 16th of June at 105. Right, now so I've done it today on the 9th of June. Right, and the price was 30 cents. Sorry. So I've just added $60, right, into my cash flow today. So that brings me up to about $1,300. All All right, so not too bad. All right, we're slowly inching closer over here. All right, now, so at $1,300, all right, we're much better off now. All right, now, but what's the risk? Right, the risk is this. Right, if 3M, all right, next week actually bounces and goes above, all right, 105. All right, okay, I have to take precaution action. All right, so I may do what I've done with the Intel covered calls, right, because right, I don't see 3M as a stock, right, flying and shooting up really, really quickly. All right, I see it being kept at this moment. Now, the reason is, right, when we got in on this trade, right, it wasn't excessively cheap, right? It wasn't excessively undervalued, right? It was kind of like a fairly priced, right? Because we entered this trade when the stock was trading around a 12 PE ratio. Yeah, all right, now. So now, all right, okay, it's still not very cheap enough, right? Okay, now, so I don't expect a severe bounce, right? And that's why I'm comfortable, right? Okay, basically selling the 105 calls, at least for a week. Yeah. Okay. Now, so EL. All right. Now, so while the logic is, if I let my customer take my shares away at 105, right? Yes, I do stand to lose, all right, $5 on the shares, all right. Okay. But all right, if that happens and if that comes around next week, right, I can take management actions again. Right. I could do something similar, right, to what I did, right, on Intel, all right. Okay, sometime back. Yeah. Okay. So all is not lost over here. Okay, now, so that's what we do with Intel. Right, our next one over here is AT&T. All right, now, so looking at AT&T, all right, these defensive stocks have not bounced much. All right, so I can't do much with them. All right, so AT&T over here is now at about 16. All right, okay, so we leave it as, we leave it as it is. Now, our next position over here is FITB. All right, now, so if we look at FITB together, all right, so banking stocks have bounced. All right, okay, this is not. So I can close, the $23 put option for about 10 cents today, all right? But because I've not reached my cash flow goals, right, every single dollar counts, all right? And I do believe banking stocks can hold for another week, all right? So I'm just going to hold this trade, all right, all the way until the June expiry, all right? So do nothing with it, all right? Our next one over here is APA. All right, so we kind of rolled the expiry from last month, all right, and we added a 75 cents credit to it, yeah, okay, for that month itself, all right, and right now the stock has rebounded, right, so the stock is back to about $34, all right, so we're not out of the clear yet, okay, now, so we have about one more week to go, and oil stocks have started to rebound, all right, that's a good sign. All right, now, so come next week, all right, I may do this again. That means I'll move it to another month, all right, and use the same stock, all right, to continue generating some cash flows. All right, now, so for now, all right, we're doing nothing. All right, now, our next trade over here is VFC. All right, so we have VFC over here, which has rebounded a little. All right, okay, but still trading at only about $19 over here. And like I said just now, all right, retail stocks are enjoying a bounce. All right, so instead of rolling it a little bit early now, all right, for the expiry, all right, okay, I think it makes more sense for us to roll it, right, next Friday together, right, and that's the expiry date. So come next week, I'm taking a chance, right? If the stock goes back down, right, I'm happy to own the stock again, all right, yet another assignment, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, but if it doesn't, yeah, okay, then, right, I'll be able to achieve and add some kind of cash flow, right, okay, from rolling the expiry, right, a further month down. All right, now, next position over here is Devon, all right, okay, so we entered Devon like 2 Fridays ago, all right, okay, 2 Fridays ago. All right, now, so Devon, what is Devon doing right now? Right, so Devon is up, right, ladies and gentlemen. Devon has bounced up to about $50. All right, so we have a 45 put for July. It's not the June. All right, now so 45 puts for July. We can close it for about 70 cents today. All right, so we sold it for 175. All right, I want to close this for 70 cents right now. Yeah, okay, now so let's go ahead and close our Devon trade over here for 70 cents. All right, give me a minute. All right, now, so as you see over here, we have the July options. I have 3 of those options over here. All right, the 45 puts. All right, so I'm going to buy them back, 3 of them. And how much do I have to pay for them right now? All right, about 71. Okay, we're done. All right, now, so I didn't want to waste time negotiating. All right, so I just paid the market price, which is 71 cents over here, and I bought back 3 of these $45 put options. All right, now, so what has this done for my portfolio and the cash flow for this month? Now, so when we did this trade, right, the cash flow was actually split into half, all right, and recognized over a 2 months period. All right, now that we close it in the first month itself, right, what we can do first is we can start taking off, right, that half over here. All right, now, so this trade was meant to create a $500 cash flow, right, if it was for a month, right, but, right, we had to pay 71 cents to close it today, right, and so that ends off, right, bringing us a $312 cash flow. Right, so we're inching a little bit closer now. We're coming close to about 1,004. Right, so we're getting closer to our 2,000 goal. Right, now, our next trade and our last trade on the portfolio, let's delete this one from next month, right, because we've closed the trade now. Right, now, our last trade on the portfolio over here is CVS. Right, now, so we have CVS over here, and what the stock has done. All right, the stock has enjoyed an up run over here, if you look at it. All right, now, so that's a good move since we got in, right, and almost close to the bottom. Yeah, all right, we were somewhere here. All right, okay, we got in and the stock started bouncing, so we enjoyed the run. Now, so we sold the $65 puts for July, all right, and we collected 157. So by closing it today, I can pay just 32 cents, ladies and gentlemen, 32 cents. So of course I'm going to do that. I've already taken, right, the majority of whatever I've collected, right? So it makes a lot of sense for me to close it right now. Yeah, now, so go ahead, hang on for a minute. All right, 65 puts. All right, now, so I'm going to go ahead and close, how many contracts? 3 of them. 65, 32 cents. Voila. All right, so I just bought back, right, my CVS July $65 puts. I bought back the 3 options over here for 32 cents. All right, now, so that is also done. All right, so I've closed 2 profitable trades, right, even in a difficult month. All right, now, so that's 32 cents, right, taking off the half. Right, there we go. Right, we're well over 1,005 now, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so we're well over 1,005, right, and we keep going. Right, now, so what do I mean when I say we keep going? Right, because by closing these 2 put option positions, right, okay, what it does is it takes off margins, right, from my portfolio. Right, so now I'm only exposed at 122%. Right, so what it does now, it means that I have cash flow, right, to continue loading my accounts. See where I'm going now? Right, so I have new cash over here, right, to continue trading my accounts, right, and that's what I'm going to do now. Right, now, so when I say that's what I'm going to do now, right, it simply means, right, that I'm going to look, right, to add, right, to my portfolio. Right, now, so what am I going to add to my portfolio today, right, is, right, I'm going to add some cash flow, right, on, right, another stock that's within this industry. Right, why? Because it's finally catching a bounce, right, and, right, I want to enter on this stock called GILD. Right, why? Because Gillette, right, it's a very, very strong, right, kind of biotech company, right, over the years, right, and stock prices have fallen since, the last month itself from 90, right, all the way down to about 75, right, and 75 is actually a very, very long-term support, right, for this stock, right, so I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity, right, to grab some cash flow, right, so the same deal over here, I'm going to sell it over 2 months, right, so we're going to recognize the cash flow over the 2 months period, all right, we're going to split it up. All right, now, so over here, right, I'm going to look to sell the 75 put option. I'm still going to give it a little bit of a room, right, for it to wiggle and for it to run around. Right, so the 75 puts, right, Gillette. Right, so I'm effectively just replacing, right, my CVS trades, right, with the Gillette put options today. Yeah, okay, so I'm paying 30 cents, but I'm collecting $1. All right, so all is good, actually. All right, now, so 105. Let's try. There we go. It's done. 105. Now, so I sold 3 of my Gillette. Apologies. All right, I sold 3 of my Gillette $75 puts. I sold 3 options over here and collected 105. All right, now, so let's key that in. All right, and we're inching ourselves closer, all right, and closer. Trade number 87. 75, right, entered on the 8th of June. Oh, 9th of June, sorry, for 1.05. Right, now, so let's half this out. There we go. Right, and the other half is going to be recognized in the month of July. Right, but we are only going to lock down one margins. All right, there we go. All right, now, so we're at 134%. All right, we're at $1,500 now. All right, let's just double check that it's accurate. Oh, no, I'm missing out 1 month. There you go. 1,007. We're inching closer. We're getting closer and closer. All right. Okay. Now, so I'll probably need one more puts. All right. Okay. Before we're done for this month. All right. But the market is definitely making our choices tough. All right. Now, so because our choices are tough. All right. Let me see what I can do over here. All right. Now, another one stock. There's not many to go around right now. Okay. But one stock that I feel comfortable with is definitely MO. Right, but I want to see how much premiums it's paying me now. Yep, I think it's good enough. All right, now, so I'm going to sell MO $45 puts, right, for the next month. All right, so that's going to be my last trade for today. All right, and also for this month's cash flow. Right, I will see it this way. All right, the only other trades I will add for this month, right, if it comes around, will probably be call options on any of the stocks I'm assigned. Yeah, apart from that, all right, we are pretty much at the maximum of our cash flow goals. So let's see where we're at after I sell 3 options for MO over here. $97. Just want to take. All right, there we go. All right, got it in for 94. All right, now, so MO over here, July $45 puts. I sold 3 of them for 94 cents. All right, so same thing. We're going to recognize half of it over the course of the next 2 months. Yeah, all right, now, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, trade number 88. All right, MO. All right, 3 options for 45. All right, how much did I get? 94. Right, so that's adding another $141 in cash flow, and we're at 1,830. Ain't too bad, right? All right, we're 141. All right, so we're just about there. All right, maxed out over here. All right, okay, now, so I did say, all right, if it's needed, all right, I will squeeze out that, $20 from, what was it, Tyson Foods. All right, so let's go and see if it's still available, okay? All right, now, so Tyson Foods, what is my platform? It's missing. All right, Tyson Foods, TSN. TSN. There we go. All right. Oh, probably can't even get 10 today. All right, let's try it. If it gives me 10, I'll take it. If it doesn't, then just so be it. All right, so it seems like that's all we have over here because my Hawk call options are still not filled, right? And it makes sense because the stock is falling today instead of rising. All right, so I'll just leave the order, all right, and then I'll update all of you, all right, if I do get it filled. Yeah, okay, but as of today and as of now, right, our portfolio stands at a net cash flow of 1830. Yes, right, for this entire month, right, 1830. Right, so we are a little bit short. Right, but to be honest, right, I won't be complaining. All right, okay, now I won't be complaining. All right, now, so Patrick, all right, is the sector rotation still in play? All right, pretty much. All right, why? Because the tech stocks are still going up. right? So, after that 1 day blip, right, okay, market has rotated the money and the funds back into tech stocks. So tech is still enjoying the love now, right, okay, but, right, you're starting to see some cracks because a lot of defensive sectors are starting to get bullish as well, right? Like, we said the pharmaceutical sector, right, and then we said the oil sector, because these are two sectors that have been severely depressed, right, in terms of their valuation. All right, okay, now, so right, Nvidia shot up, right, and then yo-yo over there for the last few days, likely to come back down. I won't bet against Nvidia. You know why? Because when a short squeeze is happening, all right, okay, anybody who tries to short, right, at this moment may get squeezed again, right? So why would you want to do that? All right, okay, because all they need to do is to clamp you down, all right, and, all right, people are going to start buying back, all right, and the stock is just going to go higher and higher and higher. All right, okay, so while it doesn't make sense, right, for this move to be sustainable, right, but if people like yourself, EL, right, will try your luck, right, and try to short it here because it doesn't make sense, right, the algorithms can continue cutting you in, right, because you must understand this market right now, right, this market is no longer traded by humans, right, this market is traded predominantly by algorithms, right, so algorithms don't have their thought process and their emotions like you do, right, so as long as the indicators point up, all right, okay, they're just going to continue moving it up. Yeah, okay, all right, now, so betting against these stocks, right, is a no-no. All right, okay, no. Yeah, all right, okay, so if you want to do it, go ahead, all right, but I promise you, all right, it's not a good move. Okay, now, so this is what I have, all right, okay, I'll be happy to entertain, a couple of questions before we wrap up today's session, all right, so if you do have questions for me, just go ahead and shoot it out, yeah? So, all right, am I happy with this result? It's all right. All right, okay, considering, how many stock positions have been assigned over here, right, and with the number of cash, all right, I really have at my disposal, right, I'm actually really happy. All right, oh, yes, all right, I finally remember. All right, now, how many of you remember, all right, that last month, all right, I told all of you, right, that I've decided, right, to put my money, all right, okay, on a new portfolio. All right, okay, now, a new portfolio, which means, all right, I'm going to trade similarly, right, to what I show all of you every Friday. Okay, but the only difference, right, is I'm actually going to utilize strategies, right, that I teach and that I train, right, my community members, right, to do. Right, that means the same kind of portfolio with the same kind of risk, right? Okay, but how do we use, right, that opportunity to generate much bigger returns, right, because of better use of our capital? Yeah. Okay. Now, so I just want to put it on record, right? So all of you can see this, right? So I did mention that on the 2nd of May over here, right, I started a brand new TT account over here, right, and put in $100,000, right? So as you can see, the date stamp, right, 2nd of May, right, a TT account over here which says $100,000 flat, right? Okay, I just want to show you the performance as of today, right, and where we stand. Okay, all right. Now, so the performance as of today and where we stand. All right. Okay. Give me a moment over here. All right. Okay. Let me just pull it out. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, now, so these are all the trades that I executed on this portfolio, right, since I've opened it, right, in May 2023, right? So you can see I've loaded my portfolio on 1st of May over here, right? Okay, and, all right, together with my students, right, we are able to trade both undervalued stocks, right, as well as overvalued stocks, right? So that's one of the biggest difference, right, that we have over here, right? And the reason is, right, because we can utilize options, right, okay, to generate a risk-neutral portfolio. Right, and of course, I'm going to do that. Right now, so with that over here, right, you realize that many of our trades, right, or my trades, have already been closed. Right, so all those that are highlighted in bright green over here, right, have already been opened and closed, right, for net profits. Right, so all these are traded on the $100,000 accounts. Right now, so if you see over here, right now, okay, based on all the trades, there are about 30 trades done so far. Yeah. Okay. Now, so I've collected a total of about $17,480 in cash flow. Right, $17,480 in cash flow. So what that means is in that just the last 1 month, right, itself, right, this portfolio is up by 17%. Right, 17%. Right. So considering what we are doing right now, which is about 2% a month, right? Okay. Considering, all right, the record that you see over here, right? Okay, it's a drastic difference. Right, so that drastic difference is not in terms of the risk that we take on, right, but it's just in terms, right, of, right, the trading, strategy itself and how we utilize our capital. Yeah, okay, now just to show you over here, right, because a lot of these undervalued stocks where we sell put options, right, okay, they are just demanding like $5,000, right, for a 5 option trade. Right, so a 5 option contract, all right, or 5 put option contract, right, only requires a $5,000 capital. All right, so it doesn't take much, right? So even though my account is funded for 100,000, right, even with all the current open trades now, I'm actually only utilizing $65,000 of the entire capital. Right, so I'm still under trading the account, right, while achieving a 17% return. Yeah. Okay. Now, so while I hold all these trades, right, okay, and let them expire, right, my portfolio is going to bring in a 17% return, right? And okay, because of all these trades, they have already been closed, right? So I've realized profits, right, of $2,500 in the month of May. All right. Okay. Now, so I just want to show you the formula. Right, so it just includes all those bright greens in May itself. I didn't include this one because it was closed in June. Yeah, okay, so just the month of May trades, right? Okay, now, right, I've already recognized $2,500 in cash flow, right, in terms of profits, right? So I'm happy with this portfolio, right? Why? Because, right, I'm already close to that goal, right? But what I want to do is I want to show you how far we can stretch this portfolio, right? Because, right, running a similar portfolio with my students, which I started last year, right? It's going to the 10th month, right? And that that portfolio right now is sitting on a 45% return. Yeah, okay, now, so I can't show you the details because it includes the strategies that we adopt, right, and the trades itself, all right, and how we utilize those strategies, right? But instead, what I'm doing over here is start a brand new portfolio, right, so that all of you can witness these trades for yourself. Now, so if you still have your doubts over here, all right, I can prove it to you. All right, now, so if you see this TT account over here, right, these are all the stocks that I've shown you just now, that I've traded them, all right, and currently, right, the cash flow generated, all right, is $117,100. Now, so if you're gonna question me, Terence, why is there a discrepancy? Right, $17,100. Here's $17,004. Right, it's commissions, right, and exchange fees. Right, because in my recording purposes, right, I did not include all these kind of fees, right, that are incurred in the form of trading. Right, so the discrepancy is only a couple $100, right, and that's just commissions. Right, I'm happy with that. Yeah, so right now, right, the portfolio is up by 17%. Right, so all these are live trades, as you see. Right, they are all inside a live trading account on TD Ameritrade. Right, so we're about 1 month in, right, with a 17% return. Right, okay, looking at what the market has done last month itself. All right, so I'm absolutely happy. All right, I don't know about you, all right, but I'm definitely happy with this result. Yeah, okay, now, so I see some questions over here, right, but it's only coming from EL. All right, so is it safe to short lift over here? All right, it's not safe to short any stocks unless you know what you're doing, EL. All right, so that's why I'll say. Yeah, now, EL, you've been through, kind of like a live trading program with me. All right, so use the techniques that I've showed you over here. All right, and then have a look. All right, if the conditions are there, all right, go ahead. All right, it makes sense. All right, it makes sense for you to do it. All right, because you know the strategies that we apply. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, so anyone else? No? Okay then. All right. So if I don't see any questions, all right, I do thank all of you, all right, for your continued support, all right, by turning up and showing up every Friday during my Facebook live sessions. All right. Now, so I'll call it a break over here. All right. And I'll see all of you come next week on Friday over here. All right. And let's see if I can add any more covered calls, all right, to inch this cash flow for this month. All right. To inch this cash flow for this month, right, towards at least the 1,900 goal. All right, now, so thank you very much, John. All right, now, so remember, all right, if you haven't hit the like button, all right, okay, please hit the like button right now, because in this Facebook live sessions on Friday, all right, everything that's being said, everything that's being shared with you, all right, are all done with real capital and real money. All right, okay, and we adopt according to what the market moves and what the market does. All right, now, so I want to show you that it can be done, right, even though you're a common investor, all right, okay, and take very simple steps and trade passively. All right, now, so there's no better way to show you, right, then, right, to run an actual portfolio. Right, so I hope you benefited from that, right, and are able to believe, right, that better investment results can be achieved and can be done. So here's Terence signing off, and I'll see you next Friday on Facebook Live again. Okay, all right, bye bye for now, everybody. All right, see you and good night.